Hi folks, welcome back to MCM Outdoors, welcome back to the channel, and thank you very much for clicking on this video. This is a short little product review. I'm always very mindful with the channel not to, I don't want to come across as an advert, and I always try and strike a nice balance between the entertaining and educational videos coupled with, you know, people reach out at times and ask to send products. I say no to quite a lot of them, to be honest. And if someone asks me to try something which I might find genuinely useful, and I find that people that watch my videos might actually find useful, I'll say yes. And this particular product is an everyday carry multifunctional pouch. So in true MCM style, I'm going to go through it in a bit of detail and tell you why I find it useful, tell you why I find it very good quality, because I like things which are good quality and made to last. And tell you what I like about it. I'm going to be really honest, I've not been told I have to say something positive. You've just sent it to me. Can I make a video regarding my views? So my first thoughts regarding this were, well, I can actually use this on bushcraft type camps. I know we haven't been wild camping or hammocking for a while because of the COVID situation, but I did think I would get use out of it. And for the size, the form factor, there are a really lot of useful features all about it. So I'm going to go through them in general, and then we'll look at it in a bit more detail. Then I'll put all the specs, all the functions in the description box below, and I will also leave a link to purchase it. I don't get anything, it's not an affiliate link, they just sent me the bag. So I'm going to tell you about it and why I think you'll also find it useful. First things first, when I opened it, I thought it is actually very good quality. Our financial situations change as time goes on. Sometimes we find ourselves in better or worse situations. At the moment, you know, I can't justify any expenditure really on any outdoor gear, but you know, when funds allowed, I like to purchase Scandinavian outdoor equipment because I think it's very well made. In terms of this, it is strikingly well made. There's no cheap stitching, it's very well made, it's handmade, it's hand stitched. Well, that's what I've been told, and there's no reason for me to disbelieve that fact. So it's been very well put together. So brief overview, we'll look at it in a bit more detail. There's this small pouch, it comes with these two clip-on carrying handle, so you can either carry it over your shoulders. I have used this on a video when I cooked up some lunch in the woods. I'll link that above in a card just now, but you can either carry it like that just with the handle, or you can put the shoulder strap on, put it over your head, put it over your shoulders, and that's obviously adjustable as well. The buckles on here are very well reinforced. I'll put some specs below, but you know, they are rated to carry a lot of weight. They're very sturdy, they're very robust. I've got no reason to think they're going to snap. I've had a bit of weight in this pouch, and they're not flimsy at all. There's no bend in it. They're really strong and reinforced. We'll look at that again in some more detail. If we turn it around, there are these two Velcro loops which have these robust push button fasteners. So in short, if you've got another pack, your main backpack's got Molle Attachment points on the front. I've got a pack with me to demonstrate this. You can loop these through the Molle and attach that onto the front of your backpack. So it's quite versatile in that respect also. Around the circumference of the pack, there's various fabric loops which are very well reinforced. You can hang carabiners on there, you can attach items to it as well. To the base of the pouch, there's 3 more fabric loops. Again, if you've got carabiners, water bottles, cig bottles, etc., you can attach them to the base of the pouch. Now, when I first saw it, I thought, well, I'll use this for my fire lighting kit, brew kit, you know, if I just want to go on a walk without carrying a huge backpack. The size of this suits me because, let's face it, we don't like to be lugged down with heavy loads all the time. And when I'm just going on a little local walk, maybe for a couple of hours, and want to have a brew halfway around, I can fit everything I need for that inside the pouch, with the exception of my water. So if I just simply used a carabiner on the base of it, I could attach my cig bottle, and you know, there's my water for my brew. So I'll just show you what I've got inside. The zips, I've got these very generous loops on the zippers, so if you've got gloved hands, you can operate it with gloves on in the middle of winter, so that's really good. Zips are really smooth, there's no snagging whatsoever. It's high quality zips. They're not YKK, but they are good, you know, good quality, and the zipper operation is really smooth. If we open it, there's a mechanism in there with a bit of elastic cord, which if you wish you can tighten that or loosen it, which what that means is when the front of the pouch opens, you can stop that opening fully to stop your contents spilling out. You can just tighten up that sort of retaining system inside. I've got it at its loosest setting, so it can open as wide as I want. But what I've got in here are some tinder for fire lighting. I've got a fire steel. I've got a transient burner, methylated spirit burner. I've got a sachet of coffee. I've got my spork. I've also got a windshield, and I also have a firebox type small stove. Inside the pouch, it's got more zipper access pockets, it's got elastic, it's got various different attachment points and loops, and I'll show you that in a bit more detail. But you can see just in the small pouch, you know, I've got absolutely everything I need there. Like I say, minus the water, but I can attach with a carabiner a flask on the outside of the pack. I've got absolutely everything I need for a brew in the woods, halfway around my walk, with this handy little pouch. And it is very high quality. It is very well made. It's not cheap tat, it genuinely isn't. Otherwise I'd say, you know, it's a bit ropey on the build quality. It is decent. You've also got Velcro on the front. There's loops behind that. Again, just quite versatile in terms of what you may or may not want to attach to it. If you've got your own sort of Velcro badges or stickers that you want to put on there, well then you can, so you can sort of customise it to a degree as well. And again, it's got this reinforced section in the front, so if you've got quite a lot of things in there, it's not going to distort, and you know, it's going to sort of keep it all together in that sense. So that's really handy. I like it. It's got a bit of a drainage port in the bottom. I don't know if it gets wet. There's no suggestion that it's waterproof, but I mean, you could just cover it with a dry bag or something like that if you so wished. So I think it's good. I've been using it. I've used it on the video attached. Let's have a look in a little bit more detail. So folks, just laid out here is everything I had inside the pouch. That's everything you need there for a brew. To get a fire going, if you've got a firebox stove, there's the tinder, your fire steel, windshield, transient burner if you don't want an actual fire, you just want to use your spirit burner inside the small firebox type stove. All I would need in addition to that is obviously the water to boil up for my brew, drink or noodles or anything like that. And the various different options that I can use to do that. If I've got a cig flask with me, I can just use a carabiner, hook it onto here. There's 3 different attachment points. You can see how well they are reinforced. It really is. It's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to fray. The threads aren't going to come out. That's really, really reinforced. Also, if we look on the side of the pack, we've got, again, 2 fabric reinforced loops. Again, very well stitched, very reinforced. These are the Molle attachment points. Really robust buckles there. So if I've got a backpack with Molle on the front of it, I can just loop that through, same with the other one, and that really is robust way of attaching this pouch onto your backpack. Moving around to the front, we've got this Velcro strip, which I can also get behind. If I've got, you know, stickers, you know, YouTube channels you follow, if you've got any Velcro stickers, put them on there, customise it to your heart's content, and or use it for carabiners to attach further items onto the pouch. Same here, 1, 2, 3, 4 more loops to attach carabiners or further items to the front of the pack. If we look at the zips, they've got these generous loops on. So if you've got gloved hands, you're in the middle of winter, you're not fiddling around with a little tiny zipper handle, you've got these huge loops. You know, you can get 2 fingers there, thumb, and it's the same for both, so we've got 2. Really smooth operation. There's no jar in there, it's not catching on anything. The zippers are really smooth, so they're great. I've got this you know, it can carry it by this loop, the fabric loop, or this shoulder strap, which just attaches to these heavy duty. And again, look at the reinforcements in the stitching. This shoulder strap here, these are themselves very heavy duty. I am pulling that hard. There's no flex. Very well made, very robust. It really is. I'm not exaggerating it. It's very, very well put together. So if we open it up, let's have a little look inside. So this is what I meant. When you open it, you've got this bungee cord. So if I, for example, you know, it's got pictures of someone using it climbing, you know, doing a bit of bouldering. So I've got that round my waist. If I've got things in there that when I'm opening this, I don't want all the contents to spill out, well, because I've just tightened the bungee cord, the front, even if I open the zips to the full extent, it won't open because I've tightened this bungee, okay? So if I've got content in there, I'm up high, I am doing a bit of bouldering, anything like that, I don't want it all to fall out over the floor. That's a cracking little way of stopping that happening. And then just so, slacking it off, it just demonstrates, it then opens fully. So if we take the back first, have a little look at the back. We've got this loop at the top. Again, attach your keys to that, valuables, something that you don't want to lose, little key torch, anything like that. You've got these elasticated strips of fabric. We can put things behind that, we can put things through that, and we've got a small elasticated section at the top just for putting items behind that also. Again, the same, a little bit further down, this elasticated section, keep things behind it, torch, anything you want, use your imagination. And again, we've also got the option of going through there as well. Bit of a drainage port on the bottom that you can just see, you know, the light through there. If it gets wet or liquid spill, God forbid, inside, it's going to drain out and it's not going to accumulate in the pack itself. So that's nice to see also. When we turn it round to the front, this is the front of the pack, or the pouch. We've got the zipper with the zipper pocket here, you know here, any items that you don't want to lose, misplace, fall out, that's in the front of it. So that's nice to see as well. Just to comment on the stitching, it is good. I mean, hopefully you can pick it up in this video, but there's no, you know, it is, the person that sent me this, and all the specs are going to be below, said they are handmade, they are put together, and there's going to be 1,000 initially on the Amazon site to order. But it is very well put together, and I do see cheap items, and you know, I have got some cheaper items again, and you can tell sometimes you pay a bit more for the quality, but this is very well made, it is well put together, and I am genuinely impressed by that. So you've got the zipper, items behind there, and again, you know, a bit of a elasticated section of material here, things behind that, and again, that is looped so you can put things through it as well. So I've fitted all the things I need for a quick local walk, having a brew midway round, so it's really nice and handy instead of carrying a massive backpack with you. And again, I've demonstrated how, you know, if you want to use this for your fire starting kit, you know, your flint and steel, everything you need to get your fire going, if you're a bushcrafter, just attach the pouch to your main pack if you've got Molle attachment points. With these, really well made, really good quality, very well put together, and I was very pleasantly surprised. I find it useful, and it's really nice to go on a local walk without lugging around a massive backpack, and everything I need for a local walk is self-contained in a small package that's very, very well put together and very well made. So folks, I hope I've done this EDC pouch, everyday carry pouch, some justice there, demonstrating it in that detail. There's something nice, isn't there, about having a small package with everything you need in it as well, without carrying like a big rucksack. You imagine going on a local night walk, you've got a torch in here, everything you need for a lovely walk, have a brew, a nice warm and drink halfway round in this self-contained package. I've just put the shoulder strap back on there, it only takes a matter of seconds just clipping it on, but it's a nice bit of kit with various different storage options and possibilities inside, as we've just looked at in detail. So I'm going to put the specs below. It comes in this bit of a plastic bag. It's obviously recycled plastic, company's environmentally friendly, and you get these detailed instructions with it. Obviously you're not going to be able to see that, I'm just holding it up, but it does go into some detail with all the different uses and suggestions for it. I suggest, well, you're probably just limited by your imagination, aren't you? There's various different uses, and hopefully some of the bushcrafters amongst you who might be watching this video might think this is useful. So if you do, have a look at the link below this video, go and check it out, make your own mind up, and if you are in the market for an everyday carry pouch, tactical looking pouch, very well made, very well put together, which is going to last, it's very robust, check this out, check out the links below, and thank you very much for your time in watching this video. I'm pleased to say it's not going to be very much longer at all before we are back in the great outdoors, properly wild camping, staying overnight, and MCM content will be returning to its usual flavour. So go and enjoy the outdoors yourselves, keep enjoying your local walks. Thank you very much for watching. If you've got any use out of the video, please do just take a second, hit that thumbs up, and if you're not a subscriber to MCM, check out the back catalogue, check out MCM Outdoors on Instagram, and if you wish, come over to our Facebook group, come and join that, speak about the outdoors, get tips and advice in a friendly and welcoming environment. I'll see you on the next video, folks, which won't be very long. It's another outdoor adventure, albeit a local one, but just as good. I'll see you on the next one, and take care.